Yeah, he did.
Going live now. We are going live, Richie.
We are going.
Where are we?
They can hear everything I say.
Where are we,
They can't
Richie?
see you yet, but
No, it's all right.
right now.
I'd rather be heard than seen.
all righty.
Drum roll.
All right, we're live.
Oh, I
Where
even got-
are we, Richie?
Hi, we're in Daytona Beach, Florida. We're in a beautiful hotel resort called the Shores Hotel, Spa, and Resort.
Oh, it's not a casino, right?
No casino. We don't need a casino.
Did they give you
That's
any money
4 miles
for that
away.
pitch?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
We're not getting paid.
We gotta keep it clean.
We're not
'cause we
getting
might be on
paid
TV
for this.
later.
We're doing this because we were graciously invited by Kim, and we are going to show the hotel. We're going to show the amenities that they have here, and we'll go from there.
Well, question for you, Richie. How many years have you guys been coming here?
Oh, Jesus, about 7 years now?
7 years?
Yeah.
Just to this hotel. Yeah.
But why though? Because is it the amenities?
Because the amenities.
What's special about this hotel?
I'll tell you what's
What-
special about
what
this
keeps
hotel
you-
right from the jump.
Coming
Besides
go out.
sharing the room with me.
You really wanted to tell everybody that?
I didn't want anyone to know.
Should have left that out.
All right,
Listen, and I got
Bob, you got me, Bob.
yeah, and tell them about the king bed that you ordered because
King bed.
you wanted to-
Because you're sleeping on the floor.
Wow, you're not even giving them the cot?
No cot.
No, God.
Tough group.
He said no to the blow-up bed.
Oh, all right.
We're in the penthouse too. We're in the 6th floor. All these other
The honeymoon
guys, they're in the
suite.
2nd and 3rd, 4th floor.
They had the honeymoon
Wait a minute.
suite.
I'm on the 8th floor.
Oh, how the hell did you
Overlooking
get the
the
8th
ocean.
floor? Well,
All right, so let's Richie, let's get your focus back. What keeps you coming back?
All
here?
right, so the bottom line is this. First of all, it's underground parking. We've been in hotels here that weren't underground, and the bikes got
Trash.
sand,
Trash.
full of everything. So that was the end of that. So when we found this,
And it's on
First thing-
A1A.
it's on A1A, overlooking the ocean, and it's underground parking. That's number one. You walk in, the staff is wonderful. They all come up to you. They say hello to you. They shake your hand. They give you hugs. It's a nice atmosphere.
They give you s'mores.
Give you
They give you
s'mores.
s'mores for the fire pit.
Instead of s'mores,
Yeah.
you get
Richie calls it
and a
s'mores.
bottle of water when you
S'mores.
need it.
A bottle of water.
And champagne.
Yes, we offer champagne.
Get a
We're,
glass
we're
of
live
champagne.
here, Richie. Who's calling you?
Free champagne, and they had apples too. They had apples.
Did they feed them to you by hand?
They'll
or-
cut them, slice them, dice them, any way you want it.
All right, I'm done with that. All right, so I got to
Okay, all right.
the
So we have.
s'mores.
So hold on.
Now-
We got underground parking for the bikes.
Right.
Okay. We have s'mores when you show up. But is
Absolutely.
that like a special
That's that.
bike week? Like
No.
s'mores, or is that
Always.
That's an always.
Always
Yeah.
free s'mores.
They give
kind
you
of-
sticks.
Always.
And what do you do with the s'mores? Was there a fire pit here?
Now wait a minute.
Do you cook them on an oven in the
you know,
room?
I
He's
know
asking a million questions.
Well, I'm
I-
trying to
he's
help
like
him
so
out.
He
fast.
brings
I
his
know.
microwave.
I know. I
Give
know,
him time
I
to
know.
answer one.
being that we have cigars, we all have those gas lighters.
Okay.
So we all stand around and light the marshmallows. No, actually, there's outside. There's two fire pits with about 6 chairs around it. Great. Right at the bulkhead, and then on the other side is the beach. So it's
So
a
you have the
beautiful
square fire
atmosphere.
pit too, right outside the door.
They have, and they also have a full-length
Yeah.
square fireplace. So you sit there with the long stick they give you, and you stick your marshmallow in there. You take your graham cracker, you put it on there. You put the chocolate Hershey that they
I'm
give
hungry.
you,
Is,
and
is,
that's
yeah,
that.
You gotta go
is
get
there going
some.
to be a how to make a s'more tutorial
I
added
just
to
did.
this?
I just told you.
He's coming out with a book.
Is he?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is it going to be
It's a
called? Richie
cookbook.
makes a s'more?
Yeah, s'mores at the shores.
It's just called
S'mores at the
s'mores.
S'mores at the shores.
Schmucks. So the
S'mores
best,
for schmucks.
the best part of this, though, wait a minute. This is the grabber right here.
Phrasing.
We sit outside. And we all bring. You want to get my cigars over there,
I thought
please?
you're pointing to my drink. You
No.
don't drink.
We'll get to the drink.
Knock
We
yourself.
bring our cases like this from filled to the brim with cigars.
Yeah.
And we sit out there
smoke
around
them
the
all.
fire pit,
But that's what you do.
smoking
Right.
cigars.
What's gonna that? So that's what
So when
you
he comes, he doesn't smoke cigars.
He
so
shares
there
it with
is
me.
there is a tiki hut outside, and that tiki hut has alcohol. I don't drink, so
I do.
I don't condone it, but I'll let them drink. So they go out and they have their drinks.
So there's a nice tiki
I
bar
have
in the
my
back
iced
by
tea.
the fire pit.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Rich is
tiki.
going to go out there with the camera. And
Yeah.
Is there a pool?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
Is there
Kmart
a
shoppers,
pool?
there's more.
There's not only a pool.
Do you go out in
There's
your
a
thong?
there's a jacuzzi that's the size of a pool here also.
Are you allowed
Yeah.
to wear your thong? That's what I need to know right now.
There are a few girls out there wearing thongs.
I asked if the girls wear it. I asked if you're wearing it.
Listen,
No, we don't want to see.
I don't wear
You
thongs.
see people come running.
I mean, it's bike
I
week.
don't even bring my bathing
It's a lot
suit.
worse out there.
He goes bareback.
You know, it's funny. We've been coming here. We've been
I go-
You get that visual?
Commando.
I don't want to
I
think about that
commando.
visual.
I
what
go
they
in my
call it?
birthday suit.
Yeah, but the question
bareback.
is,
Just some
is,
chaps.
is it always
Oh,
that
no,
cold?
It's bikerish, yeah.
What a sight that would be.
Oh,
So we have this place also does weddings. I
Yeah, we've
must
had-
have
we've
been
been here when
at
they
a
had
half
weddings.
a dozen weddings. We've
We had
been
the-
here for about a half
We had
a
the
dozen weddings.
servicemen cadets. They had a cadet thing.
Imagine Richie coming in and
Yes.
crashing your wedding.
No, we won't do that. They have a comedian.
What's
now.
up, Pete?
Yeah, they have a comedian.
They have a
He was
comedian.
upstairs once.
And
Good
the-
show.
Who else is on? Because I got to say hello to some
Pete.
people.
Pete's on.
Who Pete?
Pete.
Oh, Pete.
Yes.
Hey, Pete. You coming?
Honda Pete.
Honda Pete was here
Honda
last
Pete,
week.
how are you?
Honda Pete. He
Honda
was
Pete
here.
came up here last week and
Yeah,
didn't
he
even
was
call
here
us and
last
ask
week.
anybody who wanted to go, and he's just
Oh,
sending us
Pete.
pictures from the track. Like, thanks a
Yeah,
lot,
he's
man.
on the chat.
Great.
I
Chats
asked
are open,
about-
by the way.
Pete, I asked about you this morning.
Did you ask him why he didn't tell anybody he was up here to hang
No,
out?
Until he was up here.
I didn't know.
Oh, is that because he didn't tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he didn't want to come because there was too many Harleys.
All right, so
Yeah.
we got two great guests today, as well
Yes.
as Nate. We got Bobby
And Jonathan.
and Jonathan.
Yeah.
And Bob, what do you ride?
I ride a road, I was going to say Road King, Road Glide,
What year?
And
CVO,
Okay.
and I also
Wait a
ride
minute. What year?
23 and a half.
Oh, so you got the new model.
I got the
Okay.
new model.
And let me ask you something. What color is it?
It's whiskey,
All right. How long have you had it?
a year.
What's the miles on it?
300 miles.
How long did the battery last?
And half of that was
How-
half
how
of that was
long-
riding up today, right?
How long was the battery last in those
The
bikes?
battery lasted about 9 months.
A lot of electric on them bikes. huh?
But I had it on a battery tender. I think the problem was is I just didn't use it enough.
So,
that's what they tell me. at
Did you ever
Harley
hear the
dealers.
story about why Dean bought a Road Glide?
No.
No, don't listen to him.
It's because we made fun of him so bad
Oh, please.
that he rode a street glide. Because, you know, that's a girl's bike.
he was having nightmares. He was having nightmares.
Okay,
Well,
that,
it's a
that
girl
Let me say this. Who was the first one to own in the group right here? Who was the first one to own?
I don't
a
know.
road
Probably
glide?
you. You're 100 years old.
That's right.
You probably
That's
you
right.
probably had a road.
And
You
just
probably
like-
invented the
You weren't
road.
born
Just
yet.
like everything else that you do.
They didn't
you
have
follow
roads
my
back then.
suit.
Right. They invented the road for Richie to ride the road glide.
Yeah. That's,
And you know what? I'll buy another street glide tomorrow.
We have a street glide
I like-
here at the end.
I'm-
Nate,
I'm a street
our other
glider.
guest. Okay, so let's finish our conversation.
And it's a pretty
with
bike.
Bobby.
I like
So,
the pink
Bobby,
stripes you got on that.
So now,
Worked well.
what other bike do you have?
I also have a 2024 Boss Horse.
Wow.
And Pete, since Pete's on the line, Pete remembers that because I brought it up last year. And
When you came up, did you tell everybody you were coming to come hang out?
yes,
Unlike Pete.
yes.
What motor was in that one when you came up?
Pete's like,
It's
First, second, or third?
oh, yeah.
That's all right.
Pete, I agree. I wouldn't want to sleep with him either.
See, Pete didn't come because he didn't
We
want to
have
sleep
a,
with
it's
you
a,
know.
it's a,
Yeah.
it's an inside joke.
Yeah.
It's an inside joke. We don't need to discuss
It's
that.
got a big motor on it. Very,
Yeah.
very large motor. So, for those don't know about Boss Hoss, it's American-made out of Tennessee, and they have V8 engines on it. This one has a 496 cubic inch engine and pushing 615 horsepower.
Right, because the
Stock.
because the original one you wanted wasn't fast enough, so you bumped it up a little bit more.
No, the original one was stolen.
Oh, you had one that was stolen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you had another one.
yeah. The first one was stolen,
No
and then I got this one.
Kidding. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Where'd they steal it?
It's a bar hopper. I gave it to a mechanic to fix it.
Oh, and it walked?
He disappeared.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh, wow.
That stinks.
So by bar hop, you mean start it and you're already at the other bar because it's a V8?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
He rolled that up
no,
here with us, man.
No,
He looked
because-
like he was giving birth. He's
because
riding
it's
this
getting
thing.
6
He's
miles
out
to the
here.
gallon.
Oh, all right. Well, you know what?
You're pretty much
In the
hugging
true, in the
engine.
true
Yeah.
American
And the tank.
way, we wouldn't want to have anything less than overkill.
No?
True.
That thing is
True.
powerful.
Oh, that thing was sick, man. I couldn't even ride next to him. It was so loud.
Yeah.
I thought
When
my
you
bike was
crack
loud.
the throttle, the torque of the motor
You see,
almost
you
throws
just-
you off the bike.
Yeah.
If you're not steady on the bike and crack the throttle, just idling there, just can crack the throttle while you're standing there, it'll actually bend your knee
Really?
to the right. Yeah, because the torque is to the right,
Yeah.
I believe, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Richie, were you riding on the back? Is that
No,
how
that
you
was,
fell off?
my motorcycle.
Ah.
But I put shocks in it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. You guys look cute
Yeah.
together.
Right?
And then they had us bouncing up and down. That
Yeah.
really looked good in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Because if nobody knew why I was bouncing like that up and down and he was smiling,
Well, yeah. I mean, that's because I just found out
They
you were going to
would've
be my
never
sugar daddy
known.
for the weekend. I mean, shit.
Fooled you.
Yeah.
they would have never known.
He left me the bill.
So the people here also are very friendly. Kim is the general, the
Oh,
assistant
we're going back.
general
We're, just,
manager.
we're
We're
going
going
back.
all over the place.
Yeah, all right. So
And-
we're going to go back to the shores now.
Yeah, because I'm going to get up and I'm going to walk
Yeah,
around.
yeah, in a little while.
You got to get your steps
But
in.
what I want to know is how do you like that bike? The
Oh,
Boss
Oh
Hoss.
yeah.
Boss Hoss, I love it. I love it.
I see you got a new paint job on.
Yeah, the paint job is just magnificent. But it's not a bike that you want to ride on for 3 hours. First of all, there's not a gas station it doesn't love. Right? So you're stopping to get gas constantly. It's
Yeah.
10 miles to a gallon on a good day. But it's not made to ride for
Not long
hours.
distance, yeah.
So
If
how
each
many
up.
gallons is it?
8 gallons.
8
So
gallon
you
tank.
get 80 miles to the tank. A Sportster gets
It was a
100
sport-
miles
yeah.
to the tank.
Yeah.
Wow, the new ones, not the old ones.
Yeah.
Do you have a picture of it on your phone?
Yeah, I do.
Because I could show the viewers what it looks
Yeah, when you rode up on that bike, I think we stopped 3 times for gas.
Yeah. yeah. And I was
Yeah.
worried I wasn't going to make it
Right,
without stopping
right.
the 4th time.
And I mentioned to him today, I said, you remember when you came up the first time with us, we stopped 3 times for gas. Today we stopped once with his Road Glide.
Yeah.
And we could have made the trip with one tank,
We could have.
technically.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was so windy, I wanted to get off the bike for a little while anyway.
Get me on
It
here,
was chilly, too.
please.
Yeah, it was
Top right is
it was very windy
no.
up
Go
today.
to the top right, all the way to the top. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it fun riding down 95 coming here.
Yeah. Driving through
Yeah.
trucks.
Doing 100 and then
Good
getting
picture.
blown to the left.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I went through, I was cruising around through one truck,
Thank you.
and I got by him, and I went on the right of him, and this thing just threw me into almost the guardrail on the right side. I
Yeah,
was like,
that's
oh,
good,
man. Because I was flying.
Yeah.
But probably better than what you used to go through on your street class.
Street glide right through
That's
that.
what it
man.
looks
That's right through everything.
Go this way.
That Batwing fairing just.
That's Bob's bike. What color is that? That's like a
Candy
candy
red.
apple?
Yeah,
Who's on
it's a
volume
candy
there,
apple.
Rachel?
Huh?
Candy
Volume.
apple. You got ghost flames on
The
it?
delay.
No.
Thank you.
That's the
I wasn't
insignia
even
for Boss
thinking
Hoss.
of that.
Okay. So they ghosted the Boss Hoss
Yeah.
name. Very good.
Don't be shy. You can come over and say hello. We're just doing a podcast.
Oh, Jesus.
Motorcycles.
Motorcycles and pretty girls.
That's why we have Richie here.
Now you scared him.
don't know where that came from.
Well, they're walking around, so.
I think my wife is on here.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about for you.
Joey's on.
Hi, Joey.
Ferrara. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joey's on. Hey, what's going on, man?
Jonathan, what do you got?
He wants
All
to
right,
know
so-
where John is. Hold on. We have a request here. Joey Ferrara wants to know where John is. John's home if you want to find him. He didn't
John
come.
couldn't make it.
He couldn't make it. Okay. So
All right, back to
Moving
Jonathan.
forward.
Yes, back to you, Jonathan.
Hi. I live local here now. I used to live down south with you guys, but Daytona Bike Week is every week for me.
Couldn't handle riding with a bunch of street glides.
No, I had to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girly street ride guys.
Right?
Yeah. What are you riding?
So I have 3 bikes. I have a 22 Road Glide Limited with a fat tire front end.
Ooh, that's
That's
tough.
cool.
It makes
What
it
color
tough,
is
huh?
that?
It does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beefy.
You know what? There's no hole that I got to worry about on the road.
That's true.
Okay. It handles nice in the corners. Other than that, it's a stage 2. My second bike, I have a 22 Lowrider ST with a built motor from West Palm Harley.
And
And that has a
size
fairing
of the
attached
motor?
to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Solid
it's just like a
fairing.
mini
Right.
street glide,
It's a-
really.
yeah.
And what size motor?
It's a mini street glide, like mini
every-
girl's bike.
Yeah. 130.
Not a real
It's a
girl.
130.
Nah,
Mini
no,
girl.
Well, it's
And no insult to women here, but
Let me ask you
I
something.
mean,
I don't believe that.
Did you buy new brakes for that yet?
I did actually.
You did buy the
I did.
Brembo.
Yeah, you had to.
I had to because it doesn't
Yeah,
stop.
because he couldn't stop.
Yep. So I actually just put a set of Galfer front and rear rotors and pads on it. It's actually sitting downstairs in the Shores
Oh, you brought that?
garage. Yeah.
Oh,
Go look at it.
that'd be nice.
Yep.
And what else do you have?
And my latest acquisition, because now I'm on an antique Harley kick, I've decided that I'm going to buy a Harley, not specific year, but a motor for each generation. So right now I just picked up a,
It's going to be a lot of bikes.
well, not really, if you think about it.
Each generation.
5. Right? 5 or 6 bikes.
John, get a little closer
Sorry,
to the
You're
mic.
going to get back to 1902?
I mean, if I could afford it, sure. But right now I just picked up a 1941 WLD. That's sitting in my garage. I got to...
That's the whole bike. We're not talking just the motor.
right, the whole bike.
Yeah.
Whole bike.
You have a picture of that.
I do.
That is a flathead open valve, correct?
It's a flathead, what they call flathead 45.
Flathead 45 open valve.
I've never heard it called an open valve, but you could be
Well,
correct.
the springs are external. The head springs are external.
Think about riding that thing up here. You think your boss is bad?
Yeah, let's see what it looks like.
The next bike I'm going to wind up buying, I'm going to go find a nice panhead.
I like the paint job.
Yeah.
And that has a suicide shift.
It does.
How did
Three
how you
gears.
doing with that?
It's
Challenging.
It's very. No, it's not. You know what? Honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. We're
Springer
used
front
to
end.
clutching with our hand. You're clutching with your left foot and you're shifting. It's not. Once you're used to it, 'cause I was riding around the block by my house, getting used to it. It's very seamless. It's not, and it's only 3 gears, so it's not like you're banging up and down gears.
Is it heel and toe clutch?
Yes.
That's a Springer, too. That's nice.
Yeah.
See, how do I know all that stuff? Because I'm at that age.
Because Richie was around in 1940.
Richie was in the factory.
Right, you worked in the factory building the bikes.
He built that bike.
Those were the real
That's
bikes.
right.
back then.
If you actually look, there's a
Those
little
are-
R etched.
yeah. Those were the real bikes back then.
So so no, my next bike I'm going to get is I am currently looking for a nice panhead. Okay. And then after the panhead, I'll get a shovel, and then I'll buy an Evo. I already have an M8, and then I'll start going earlier than 1941. So
Cool.
So you're buying complete bikes.
complete bikes.
Oh, okay.
Mini Museum.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what? I'm not-
Daytona Museum.
Yeah. Well, the bikes I'm looking for, I don't mind. I like my panhead to be a patina bike. I don't want it all nice and shiny.
Yeah.
I want
yeah.
the dents, the dings.
Yeah.
As long as the motor's solid and the trans is solid, all for it.
Yeah, that's nice.
So
That's nice.
it's my new
Should have kept that shovel head.
I should have. You're right, 100%. I love that.
That was
trust me when I
pristine.
tell you.
Oh, that was a nice bike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a
I
nice
regret
bike.
getting rid of that shovel head every day. Every
What's
day.
the matter? You couldn't handle the oil leaks anymore?
You know what? This one leaks more oil.
Too much in your living room.
Yeah, pretty much.
Once you get
All
that
right.
fixed, it's all right.
So that's the
What's going on?
that's what you have, right? Those are
Correct.
the,
Yep, those are the 3 currently, and I'll be adding more.
I know.
Just
I know.
ordered a
You're
nice
going to
lift.
send us pictures when you get another one.
Or, here's a thought. You come to the house
Do a video.
and do a video. And,
That's what you-
and I'll even buy you lunch.
Wow.
He might sleep over.
You know
Wow.
what? I got one extra room, and I know the way you guys sleep, so you can all share the bed.
John.
John, that's not right.
The Shores
Not
is going
right.
to be out, and it's going to be
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead. I'm down.
Hey, you got a bar?
Yeah, and I don't have underground parking. I have garage parking.
Okay.
Ooh.
air
Hey.
conditioned.
Actually, yes.
Yeah, but it took you
Climate
how long
control.
to get here?
That's big.
Well, because
It took them an hour and a half to get here.
an hour.
So
Well, actually 53 minutes.
for us,
But you're all the way
Yeah,
down on the
yeah.
south end of Daytona.
Yeah.
If I go to the track, it's only 40 minutes away, and the traffic's only that bad.
and what about Ross Myers? Not Ross Myers. Teddy.
Ted.
About 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, you're close.
Yeah, and I'm 10 minutes away from the loop,
Okay.
which I have the pleasure of riding on every week.
That is.
And
That's nice.
And
Yeah.
drive. Let me tell you something. Bringing a pickup truck through there though.
We haven't
Yeah, that's
brought
tight.
Yeah.
Nate
So,
through the
Jonathan,
loop.
what do you do?
I own a plumbing company.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, here locally in Daytona Beach area. We service all of Volusia and Flagler County.
Name?
Mangano Plumbing. No job too big or too small. We do it all.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
you
one
you
day-
did that in New York too.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
One day, even I'll bring a sponsorship down to you guys down south.
Well.
Hey,
Hey.
that's big.
Yeah.
Well, if you need to plumb, call Jonathan.
Hey. Okay. You heard it here.
Well, I'll be honest. This guy replumbed my house, and it worked out well. No leaks.
Would you say I lay good pipe?
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah. He fixed his pipes.
Yeah, that's how we met.
Watch.
Did a plumbing job in my house.
Oh yeah.
So what's the festivities for the next couple days for you guys?
Well, tomorrow's probably going to be Teddy's.
Okay.
Head over there Friday.
Is there anything you're looking for? Particular products?
No, we're always looking though, seeing what's new, see what everybody has. You know, as things you don't see in the magazines. A lot of times these guys have other things. There's Fairing Exchange might be there. You're going to have who did I say was going to be here? Kraus was going to be here.
Well, we're also going to look for what's the name of that company for your radio?
Oh,
Volunteer audio?
volunteer audio.
We
Right,
have to
yeah.
look for them because we installed
The front speakers.
front speakers and an amp in his bike, and now they have a template for the rear. He's got the rear speakers, but
we got to
no
cut the
template.
lids.
Yeah.
So
It's
we're
coming.
gonna,
It's supposed
we're
to be
gonna
at the end of
see
the month.
them, talk to them, and find out where because Nate is leaving Florida.
Where you going,
He
Nate?
wants to go to
Georgia.
that cold town
Okay.
Way up north in Georgia.
in Georgia.
Is,
Let's go
is
to
that
Georgia.
like a hangout for only street glide people?
Yeah, that's they kicked me out of the state because I have a street glide.
He's no longer in the road glide club.
Yeah.
We offered when we took his fairing off to put the amp in. We offered to change the fairing
So what? He can hang
to
out
a
with,
street
with the
glide.
men,
Yeah, we
right?
were trying to
to
keep
a road glide.
He
But,
can hang out with the men.
I had enough
Freddie
parts.
didn't want to. Yeah. Dean had all the parts.
Why don't you know, not for nothing, why don't you use this when you're filming in your garage? Or are you hanging on to those parts to like when they're actually found?
Like some guy like you who buys an old bike eventually.
Right,
You know.
right. But like the parts you have are from like 1990.
They're embedded into the wall. You
are
can't
they?
get them
You
off.
take them
Yeah.
off, like you take them off the wall and they're stained.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I sold a lot already. Sold a lot on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sold shocks. I sold bars.
Why do you
crash
have
bars.
all these parts? Is it because you
Because I was buying bikes like crazy.
Right.
Because when I worked,
Right.
before I got fired, before the stinking king fired me.
Okay.
But You know.
You
So I
want to
don't-
you want to tell us who fired you?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, you know, I don't work for them anymore. Okay,
I mean-
AT&T fired me.
Why'd they fire you?
Because I was too old.
After 30 years.
After 30 years.
30 years.
Yeah.
Told me to move or quit. And I said no.
You need a hug?
Nah, it's I'm good. I got vodka.
He got enough.
Are you kidding me? He's enjoying the shit being retired.
He is.
I am.
He is.
Don't
have
give
no
me that
desire to
shit.
go back
He
to work.
loves it.
Yeah.
You know, I asked him several times, "You going to get a job?" He goes, "Nah, I love this too much."
I'm doing nothing.
All right.
You know, again, I was the first to retire. I didn't work after that.
Well, you retired
And now they're all copying me.
You were the first to do everything.
If it's, I'm telling you.
You know
He was
what?
the first
I'm
man
telling
on
you.
the
You know
moon,
what?
too.
He said, "Let there be light,"
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was light.
and there was light. So, all right. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go to Teddy. Teddy Morse's tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're gonna look.
Teddy,
I wanna
Teddy
s-
Ruxpin.
Yeah.
I want to see the $100,000.
You want to see the $100,000 bike?
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's,
Right, so-
that's at the
so-
racetrack.
So is,
That's. I want to go to the racetrack too tomorrow. We could do both.
well, why? Well, why don't you take it slow?
Because the next day we're going to be in the racetrack all day. We're not going to be able to go floating around.
All day you're at the racetrack?
Yeah, we're going to be there in the morning
Okay.
to see the races.
Okay.
Saturday.
Okay.
I'm staying until the final race.
Okay.
We're filming it. We're podcasting. No, we're not podcasting.
You're not podcasting.
No, we're not. All right. All right.
So all right. So we're going to Teddy Morse's. We might go to the track. Probably going to
Street.
go to the track.
Probably go to the track first.
We're going to see the hunt. So
yeah,
I
we're
mean,
going
my
to go see
question
this.
is-
We're going to track first because the track is here. Then from the track we shoot over to right. We always
Teddy
did that.
Ruxpin.
Teddy
Yeah.
Ruxpin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, question: if they came to you right now, Richie, and they said to you, "We will give you the $100,000 bike and $50,000 for your bike," would you do it?
We will give you
$50,000 for your bike.
and give me the 100.
No, you got a $50,000 loan.
Get the hell out of here! I wouldn't spend $60,000 on that bike.
Why not?
Because I could build a bike cheaper than that and put more horsepower in it.
You tell him,
Do
Ricky.
you know who I am?
Yeah, you tell him.
I second that. He could do it.
Does he know
could do
who
it.
you are?
You know who?
He
when
could
I
do
was
it.
a
anybody
guy-
know
he
who
would
you
do?
are?
You know what he'd do? He would bring it over to Dean's.
And see
You got any extra
No,
parts?
Let me tell you, son. What I forgot, you haven't even
Oh,
done
here we
yet.
go again. You can't remember shit.
So
And he can't remember
so
everything.
what's the thought on the 100,000? What's the consensus here? Where do they
That's
get
out
the,
of control.
Well,
Where'd they
we
get that
had a,
number
we
from?
had a
That's
whole
like
thing
an
about
arbitrary?
it.
Where'd they get the number from for the 100K? Because to me it looks like it's
110, excuse me.
110. Okay.
110.
So 110K for a bike. Where did they get the number from? What based on the a 135R?
It's a 131 RR.
Yeah, it's not even a 135.
Oh, it's not even 130.
Yeah, it's 131.
Yeah,
and it's
supposed
it's
to be
just lots
from
of
the
racing.
race bike.
So
It's just like basically race ready.
all Screaming Eagle parts
Yeah, it's
that most people rip off
aluminum.
chassis.
So
Yeah, the
it's-
swing arm is made from like a billet aluminum.
You know what this sounds like to me? It sounds like the brilliant idea that they had of the live wire because that was going to sell off. I mean,
Oh, yeah, and that was a 30K at one time, right?
right,
Yeah.
right. So I don't know. I'm confused on the whole thing. I mean, you okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you got
I
to
appreciate
to
that.
the mic. I don't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. All right. See?
I need more alcohol.
See, I thought this thing was broke. I was ready to throw it out.
So, so I mean, what's your thought? I mean,
My
okay, so
thought
you
on-
could build
on
the
the
bike,
bike-
but
look,
but
first
what's
of
their
all-
angle on this?
first
Who's
of all-
buying this?
first
A
of
rich
all-
rub like you?
They're building bikes with more horsepower, okay, with all the bells and whistles for a lot less.
But who are they? Who's the demographic they're going after? They going after the boss horse guy?
We talked about that earlier.
Oh, we did.
We don't think there's a good market for
I don't think there's a. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, out of all the things I could spend $100,000 on or 110,
Yeah.
I
All right.
gotta
It's
be
not
honest.
gonna
we
be a
think
motor-
there would be
it's
a
not gonna be a
market at
Harley.
65,000.
No, I would
So-
do 65. I think that's
Maybe 70.
Yeah,
But pushing beyond that is crazy.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
Yep.
You could buy a Demon for 110 to 130.
Oh, are we talking about a car now?
Yeah, yeah.
Hear me out. Okay, but for people who don't know what a Demon is, what is a Demon?
Dodge Charger.
Yeah, you got to explain what.
Okay,
it
so
is.
a Dodge Charger Demon is
with
for how
a
much?
Hemi motor
And
with
supercharger?
with a
Supercharger.
supercharger
Okay.
pushing about 800 horse
From the factory.
from the factory.
Okay.
Okay. And that's got 4 wheels. It's got a whole log seat inside. It's got windshield wipers and a roof.
Okay.
That's
Does it come
about
with
100.
does it come with a radio?
It comes with a radio.
Okay.
And it comes with a Harman. I believe it's Harman.
Carbon.
Thank you.
No air
Hoping
conditioning.
somebody would help me with this. And so that's one thing.
Okay.
Now, you don't want that, but you want a vet. So you can buy a Z08. Let's see what that has.
Z08?
A Z08? Is the Z08
Is
a
that
thing?
something new?
I don't know.
No, is it the Z07?
Well, I know
was in
We
the
know
list.
what you mean. Z06
Well, no, it isn't. No, maybe I thought they.
and a ZR1.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right,
ZR1.
the ZR6. All right, the ZR6.
Well, whatever, ZR something. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so you can buy
new Corvette.
ZR6.
A new Corvette.
You can buy a new Corvette
Right.
that's got 750 horse.
We're gonna. I just want to let you know we're gonna fact check you.
Two-seater,
Okay.
sports car.
Right.
Okay. So if you want a two-seater, I mean that bike is a two-seater. So if you want a two-seater, that also comes with a roof, but it also comes either convertible or T-top.
Okay.
And it has windshield wipers.
Are we
I don't
selling
think they have
cars here? Or are we
windshield
talking about the Harley?
My point is this.
Go for it.
Why would you spend $110,000 on a motorcycle? Hear me out.
Uh-huh.
That if you bought one even if you bought a new one of the new ones, like a standard model for like 26, all right, 26, and put another maybe 20,000 in it, 20,000 in that bike would bring it up over 200 horsepower.
All you need is to put a turbocharger on.
That's
And
it.
that's it.
Well,
That's
that
even
bike's
less
not
than
turbocharged,
that.
right? That's
No.
that's NA,
That's-
right? Naturally aspirated.
Yeah.
aspirated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is my point.
But if you
My
want to
point
buy a
is
117,
Right, and throw
throw
a turbo,
turbo
on
on it.
it.
They're
Right.
selling 160,
Right, what-
116,
131.
131 this summer.
because it's got a 131 motor.
Yes.
Very good.
And
I'm good.
Numbers.
you're going to see next
I can
year
count to 10.
they are going to be on the auction blocks of these big auctioneers. They're going to be selling them with no miles because they're going to buy the people that buy that bike
Right.
are people that have money like you, and they
My ex-wife might be watching. I am broke. The only reason why I'm here is because they bought me lunch in the back.
business going from coast to coast. Anyway,
I'm broke.
so the bottom line is this, and I don't want to go, rehash it, and I'm taking up a lot of time. There are other people here.
That is very
The
interesting.
bottom line is this, that they built the bike, they made 100 and something,
31.
131. They did this about 10, 15 years ago on a, what was
V-Rod.
the bike that you had?
V-Rod.
The V-Rod. They did a V-Rod that you couldn't drive in the street. It was
The
a Screaming
Destroyer.
Eagle. It was only track
V-Rod
only.
Destroyer.
It actually
It was a race
came
bike, though.
with a 10-foot
Wheelie bar.
wheelie bar. Thank you. Nate knows.
I'm here to help. out.
10-foot
That's good.
wheelie
Thank you.
bar.
Just hold up
And
two cards.
again, I remember New York Harley had one on the floor.
Which Harley in New York?
New York Harley.
How many?
There was only one New York Harley.
There was just one New York.
Oh, where
New
was
York
it?
City Hall.
Oh, New York City.
New York
Okay.
City Harley. Oh, you thought I meant New
Well,
York in general?
Well, yeah, I thought you meant. Yeah, I mean, there's New Rock, there's Suffolk.
But that's
Nassau.
not New York.
Where were those places?
New
There's
York
Nassau.
is New York.
Okay, all right.
Then you have Nassau County.
I forgot. You,
Well, don't they have Staten Island?
That's not New
Harley?
York.
all right, so
That's
they
on
had
the other
one. All
side
right,
of the
so
bridge.
all right, so they had
long
one.
story short, they had that on the floor for almost 2 years.
Did anybody buy it?
Eventually, somebody, I think the owner took it.
You know, I'd like to actually see who has one and send some pictures into you guys. Someone's got to have one
Listen,
somewhere.
I think what we're getting out of here is this is a marketing publicity thing. If they did 131,
Right.
because Harley's getting some bad publicity.
Well, yeah. I mean,
last
because
year,
they're not focusing
Tell
on
it like
riders.
it is.
But here's the
Tell
kicker
it
though.
like it is.
There's 2 of them at the track this weekend. At least that's what it looked like what I saw on video.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
they're beating the crap out of them at the track.
Yeah, they're doing
So-
burnouts.
So is that
and all
number
kinds
1
of
and 2
shit.
off the assembly line for 110,000 each? And you
I'm
beat
sure
the
they
crap out of them?
they saved
Those are going to be
number
discounted
one.
to
Like
they're gonna
95?
Be, no, it's going to be 109.
And
There you go.
Yeah.
I bet their
109.99.
number one's going to cross the auction block.
Well,
They're going to
yeah,
be an investment.
Yes.
100%.
You know,
It's going to be
absolutely.
like people that buy investment cars.
Yeah.
And I bet it'll go for 80 grand.
I don't know.
Some lunatic will pay
Do you
200K
think?
for
Do you
it.
think the Harley dealers that are going to have this bike are going to go up?
Sure they are.
What?
It's not going to be 110.
No.
It's going to be more.
I don't,
Of course it is. Well, you know what? I mean, now I don't know how 45th Street is, but up here, they don't even put numbers on the bike.
no, they just you got to ask, right?
Right.
They
So,
don't put them at any dealership.
so now, they're trying to get. I mean, I and once again, I mean, I'm done buying brand new bikes. I'm into my classic era. But from what I was reading on the Road Glide forums, man, bikes.
I'm
they-
in that too.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
You're on the man bike Road Glide Nation.
The Road Glide.
He's on the Manscaped.
Roadglide.org.
So they were saying that black is even now a chargeable color.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
That was
we
Yeah,
know
it is.
that.
last year.
So,
yeah.
so
My bike just went up in value.
25 cents.
I'm not even gonna touch that.
So instead of 14 grand, you could get 15.
Yeah. It's also 14 inches longer.
Yeah.
But now black is a chargeable color.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
So when it was always non-chargeable. So my question is that, you know, once again, I mean, I'm sure that we've all beat this to death, but Harley's behind the times in regards to electronics, right? Okay,
Yeah.
we could all agree on that.
Yeah, technology.
Okay, I mean, even with the new bikes that are out, they're still behind on the tech. I mean, you can't even get Apple CarPlay.
They have
without-
to get it on a aftermarket.
Right, you got to use
Yeah.
you got to use the dongle.
They'd have
Well,
to
no,
buy
let's be honest here. Harley had Apple CarPlay on the bikes. They stopped paying Apple to use it. That's what
right.
I read.
But okay,
But you still can get it if Harley
do you
wasn't
think
cheap.
it comes? Do you think it comes with the $110,000?
No.
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 You're lucky you're getting a radio.
Yeah. They didn't even talk about the radio. Is it a,
I don't even know
is
if
it
they
a
have it.
custom one or is it a stock?
I doubt it has
No,
a 500-watt amp.
I mean, look. I mean, that's your. If you're buying, that's the equivalent of buying a Porsche GT2 and pissing about the radio. You're buying a race car.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
you're buying a race bike.
You know, the bottom line is that, you know, marketing is not good for them in general, just because they're not going after their ideal, which is no longer. I mean, you guys are the older generation. My generation, I'm 42. You know, they need to be going after the 30-year-olds. You know,
The problem is
100%.
Yeah,
they're
but what 30-year-olds
outpricing the
could afford that?
30-year-olds.
Well, they're out, right. That's the problem. They're outpriced.
Outpriced,
the
yeah.
third.
Yep.
So, you know, my question is that that's cool. They're putting out a $110,000 motorcycle. Now we could all combine our money together and say we're going to buy this bike. Why?
We all get visitation rights once
Yeah,
a month?
yeah. Okay.
Every 6
Nobody's
weeks?
allowed to do a burnout there.
No.
Bring down the value.
No.
But you know, what is their actual target? Because right now they're not really targeting anybody. You know who is though? I gotta say this.
Honda.
Indian is.
Oh, Indian.
And
Now,
Honda.
Honda's,
I heard-
Honda's big.
Yeah.
And
Now
Honda.
I saw a thing on Indian that they're putting in, like, you know, when someone's driving next to you, the little light pops up.
Oh, yeah, they
On
put
the
the
mirror.
locations,
On
yeah.
the
On the mirror.
early warning, yeah.
Really?
I like
Yeah.
that.
Well,
So
how-
you have, I guess.
Detection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in a car.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, how
Exactly.
about this one?
Could have used that on the way up today, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, man, the cars, everybody was all over the road.
Goldwing
Yeah, a lot
comes
of
with an airbag.
Right. And how long? Yeah, but they've had that.
They've had that for
Right.
a while.
Yeah.
But that's
But,
the
but-
point. They've had it for years.
the new-
Why don't somebody else put it on their bike, like Harley or Indian?
Because Harley is
10 grand.
a
Oh
proprietary
no, but
product.
they'll put
and they
another
don't-
motor on it and charge 110,
So
so you can go faster without an airbag.
Fast is good.
You won't need an airbag with that bike.
Fast is good.
I mean, over 60 miles an hour, you don't need an airbag
Is
anyway.
is that the safety factor?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I mean,
Okay.
anything under 50, 55, you got like a 35% chance of not being a pancake.
yeah, I know.
I guess we should have thought about that before we got here.
Or bought a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Been riding since I'm a kid.
What did you ride when you were a kid?
Big wheel.
Big wheel, yes. I was trying to think of it. It was a trike.
Did anybody have a Rupp? Do you remember those? Rupp, the little mini bikes?
No, I had original.
We called them
mini
mini
bike.
bikes.
Yeah, we just call them mini bike.
Yeah, I
had the original
lawnmower
mini bike,
engine
just
on them.
Yeah.
Just the rails welded
color.
together
Did you
with
make
a motor
Did you
on it.
make that mini bike on
No.
the second day?
No, I didn't make that. Second day.
It was the third.
No.
Yeah.
He's
Come
the
on.
one that thought of it.
Right.
But I put a Springer on mine.
Did you?
Yep.
And on the
Customized.
8th day, he
Yep.
made the mini bike. And
And then I tried to put 2 carburetors on it. And
screwed
once
it up.
climbed the tree, my mother told my father, take that bike away from him. It's a true story. I started it up. I had 2 carburetors on there, and the throttle was open, and it just ran up the tree without me on it. And when she saw that, they were sitting out on the stoop, she told my father, take that bike away from him. And that was it. Then I had to wait about 3 more years.
You had to walk
And
uphill
then-
both ways
And then I used to park the bike to my sister's house 5 blocks away.
in the snow with
And-
cleanup boxes.
Until one day I'm riding down a block, my block, and my mother and father are sitting outside. Once I got home after putting the bike back in the garage, my mother says to me, you know, there was a guy that rode down the block today on a motorcycle. He looked just like you. And my father says, why don't you tell her? And that was the end of that.
And that was the wooden spoon moment,
But
right?
no. Then
Huh?
I was
She didn't
able
whack
to
you?
bring that bike from my sister's garage to my garage. And that was the story.
Did you ever have a problem with that with the clutch when you didn't have the pull start and you had to put quarters in there or something and you get 100% grip?
It
So
had
the
a
problem was,
it had a centrifugal clutch.
well, yeah, I had the one where they used the coins and stuff or washers.
Yeah, I remember
and you
that.
pushed it, and once it went going, you can't stop.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have
because
to-
the coins go. Yeah,
Well,
the coins are stuck in there.
Well,
They're
yeah,
stuck in
you're
there.
not stopping.
I know.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
I also had a trike, mini trike.
You had a trike?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, you mean a bicycle trike?
No, a mini trike with like 10 horsepower motor on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had a
they had the
Was it the
basket in the
Honda?
back.
Huh? No,
The Honda
no,
trike?
no, it was a
Mini
no,
bike.
no. I
You know
no.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
my
It was-
buddy had one of those. I almost
It was a
killed myself.
bicycle.
Yeah, they-
trike.
they-
Literally,
And
Three
you
legitimately.
wheelers?
wheelers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3-wheelers. There's
Yeah.
things tipped over. like,
But you know, there's a whole forum for there's a big following of guys that restore
Mini
those
bikes.
trikes. No, the Honda trikes.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
So, yeah.
I didn't even know they had a trike
Yeah,
back in the day. You
Right.
mean now?
Yeah, it was like a little
because you
mini,
didn't create it.
mini trike.
Never saw one.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I'm going to Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never seen that.
These little
I
mini-
know they have
Yeah, they-
little
trikes
3-wheelers.
Yeah, a lot of
It's like a-
people.
it's like a
These
quad.
are like ATV trikes.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
yeah.
I never seen that.
They were.
Then they made
They
the
just went
quads out of it.
yeah. Well, right. Then they started making 4-wheels.
4 wheels.
Why? Because they kept falling over?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, God.
So, just silly question. The other day, I kind of think I saw something on Facebook about your bike.
About what?
There was a price tag on it.
Yeah, there's a price tag.
What are you buying?
I'm not buying anything.
He's buying that $110,000 one.
If I get the number,
He didn't want you to
everything's
know.
for sale.
You sound like me.
He didn't want you to know.
Everything's for sale.
Yeah.
So how do we convert these 2 street legs? I mean, I know you're going to Georgia, so I only got limited time with you to harangue you. Okay, but you'll break like he will because you just can't tell. Like literally,
Had nothing to do with it.
don't lie. It had
Nothing
everything to do with it.
I'll buy a street light tomorrow.
No, you won't.
Yes, I would.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I would.
No, you won't.
Get a
I'm
CVO.
gonna put a pink sticker on it.
Yeah,
like you're a
whatever.
girl.
He sold
What makes
the
a street
glide
light a
with
girl's
tears
bike
in his
anyway?
eyes.
I don't know if you go. Okay, so
What?
go
What's-
down.
it's
Go
the
down
same
Main Street.
frame.
Go down Main Street.
It's the same
go
frame
down
that
Main
we're
Street.
riding on a road glove.
Go down Main
It's just
Street.
a different
And
variant.
then watch the people drive by. We'll go to Cruisers.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll buy you
Hey,
a
Richie,
drink.
you want to go take a walk?
Yeah.
While Jonathan's talking to
Take him
Dean.
with you. All right.
We'll go to Cruisers. We'll sit
Gotta
there,
get
and
that
you
set
count how
up.
many women are
You know
riding
why
street
they're buying
bikes.
them now?
Why?
Because they're cheaper. Because
they
nobody
really?
wants them.
The Honda ATC, Tom. Tom said the Honda ATC.
Right. Oh, the 3-wheel. Yeah.
The 3-wheel.
Yep.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
Is your boss horse bike? Is that a trike or is that a 2-wheel?
No, two-wheeler.
Two-wheel.
But it does have a suicide.
They
shift.
outlawed
Oh, does
this
it really?
ATC, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
They,
The difference is
they outlawed it.
it's not a clutch.
And went
It's not.
So I can
to
shift
quad,
without a
yes,
clutch. It's
right.
automatic.
Really?
because many
first gear
people
and second
getting
gear,
hurt
and
and
then
falling
reverse.
over.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
remember
first
that.
gear, second gear, and full reverse?
Yeah, full reverse.
That's cool. So you boys going for a walk?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Is this like
and-
the walk at Thanksgiving, go for a walk, or is this just like a scenic
Show
view
the
walk?
hotel.
It's actually to give us a break.
That's why you're going with him.
No, I'm eating lunch.
Do you really want to take a walk if you're going to be staying at his house next bike week?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I'm gonna-
invited you.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, I just so you know, I invite him every year when he's here.
Really?
Yeah, he weasels out of it. He says he
I
doesn't want
don't
to ride that
weasel
far.
out of it. I'm
know.
not.
Last year he didn't come.
Well, no, I know, but that's,
That's
how he,
right.
that- that's how he weaseled out of it.
I got to get the camera if you're coming with me.
Got anything
No,
attached?
I'm eating lunch.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Eating lunch here, right?
It's right there. It's cold.
It just got delivered.
I didn't know you had it. You could have ate one. Bullshit.
Why, you want to hear me chew?
No.
Yeah, my first bike was a Honda 80. It was a little dirt bike. Crashed it on everything.
I had the same thing.
Yeah.
But you learned, right?
Oh, yeah.
I still
Learned the
love
hard way.
Yeah.
A lot of people coming in now.
Should be interviewing the people.
That's
Yeah.
what we should be doing.
Should be interviewing
Have a
her.
microphone at the door.
Yeah. Tell them,
Would you like an onion ring?
I can't hear you.
No, thank you. What'd you get?
I don't know. Some sampler that.
Oh, that's the biker special.
yeah.
I can't hear you from there.
That looks good, actually. Show the folks at home.
Show the folks
Show the
at home.
folks at home what the Shores has to offer.
The Shores. It's a
The
sampler.
Shores.
Is that going to change?
Yeah, he's gonna put it like it's gonna be a little screen, but it's not shaping up yet.
Ah, barbecue chicken
Oh,
wings,
yeah.
Technical difficulty.
little sliders.
Nice and healthy.
Did you get that here?
Yeah, that was on the biker menu we saw earlier. That's new for Bike Week.
Don't forget the bar closes at 9.
Yeah, well, that's why he gave me a triple. Because I'm not going anywhere later.
Okay, now I can hear you guys.
I hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
You can hear me now, right?
I think he felt you, too.
Are you going to give me the opportunity to speak about stuff, or you
Yeah,
more
go
going
ahead.
to talk over
I got to
me?
take my call.
All right.
Go
Richie,
ahead.
is that you or you just
All
walking
right.
next to me?
Nice seeing you. You be around?
Okay.
I got to take this call.
Did you get rid of that?
Go ahead, show everybody what the Shores looks like, guys. Behind us is the bar. There's a restaurant on my left.
Yeah, we're in a nice little atrium.
Yeah. Which is nice because you have couches in here, you have tables.
Yeah. And there's
dinner.
a fountain.
Yeah.
And then you can see from the second floor. I was gonna try to film this from up there, but
Yeah.
there'd be a gleam off the top of my head.
All right. But what are you going to get on the screen?
I'm going to get whatever you're showing.
Okay. So, we're going to start right here.
You can hear it, right?
Yes.
I hear him fine.
All right. And this is the lobby. So we're going to walk around the lobby, and we're going to see if we can take a nice little walk.
This is how we get rid of Richie.
Okay. That's okay.
He heard you.
That's all right.
I
I'm
know.
doing the right thing here by the hotel.
You know,
Okay,
Eric,
so
we
here's
should
the
be
lobby.
interviewing
Now here's the
people as they come
restaurant. Look at the full restaurant.
Hey, what's your name?
Food is
Oh,
excellent.
those two nice people that are getting to the elevator that are coming down.
This is the bar.
Well, never gonna come back. No.
Got some seating at the bar. Okay. I don't want to get people in there that don't want to be in.
It's union break anyway.
Yeah.
You're eating.
Here we go. Don't
We love our union breaks.
get crazy, guys. All right. Now here's the outside, and this is part of the restaurant. So you got outside seating. Nice. Then you have
The
more
tiki guy.
seating for the restaurant. And this is the square.
Is that seating supple, Richie?
Yes,
One-
very suppling. Yeah, supple's right there. And here we have nice supple seating. This is the fireplace outside. Okay. And then I'm going to walk over here. Those are the rooms. These are the ones that are overlooking the ocean. That's the ones we always get.
Richie, where do you roast your schmores?
I'm going to show you. Let me finish. These are special rooms. They're very expensive. And here's the jacuzzi.
Why are they expensive, Richie?
Is
See
he?
that?
You know what it is?
Okay.
I'm seeing it before he gets there.
Now I lost you.
That's why.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
You
I
hear
got
us?
you. I got you.
You went a little too far, I guess.
I know.
There's the special
All right,
room.
so we're going to go on this
It's
side now.
delayed.
This is where all the pool lounges stay. You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened? Looks like I got to go back this way again.
Do you hear us?
My God.
Oh,
You
look.
hear us?
Hey, yes. Wait a minute. Read this. Today's lunchtime. Oh,
SpaceX is launching tomorrow.
that's lunch. I thought it was lunch.
Lunch?
SpaceX lunchtime.
On the
A
7th,
rocket
on
dog.
This
12:05
podcast is just a
a.m..
bunch of spoofs
That
that Richie
means
creates.
tonight, bro.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow into
So you
tonight.
can sit out with your
Tonight
cigar
into tomorrow.
and
Hey,
watch
tomato,
the
tomorrow
SpaceX
tomato.
lunch.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Well, what
The
time did
SpaceX
it say?
lunch.
Here we have here's the pool.
It's like 12 o'clock.
Okay, you seen that? Because I keep going in and out.
Yeah, but we hear you.
Coming back.
Yeah, we hear you.
All right. Got you
Houston
again.
to Richie.
All right, so there's the pool right there.
Are you out there?
That's a big pool, really nice. Got seating all around, and I can't go too far. So can you see
The ocean?
those
Yes.
chairs right there on the right on
Richie,
the end
you could
there?
go to the ocean. We just won't. You won't be able to
me?
hear us.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what
We can
what
hear
this is.
you, but
I'm
you
gonna
can't hear
walk
us.
up to the fire pits,
Richie, put your
and
foot
then
in the
I'm going
ocean.
to
Tell
show
us
you
the
the
temperature.
ocean, and you're going to lose me. So we got a couple of games here too. Yeah, we have Pin the Donkey. All right.
Can you hear me?
Here we are over here.
Can you hear me?
He can't hear
Nice.
you anymore.
Look at that. Beautiful.
What's
That's
your price
cool.
for flight?
Don't drop my phone in the
The
water.
Shoot. This is what the bottom of the pool looks like.
Oh, God.
So they do weddings here. See up on top? That's the I
Wedding
don't know
chapel?
what you call it, but they do weddings inside there.
Penthouse.
This goes over the edge to see the water. And the fire pits.
What type of delay does this have on it right now? 15
I don't know if
seconds?
he has the delay on his PC, but I have the delay on here because he's still showing the balconies.
No, I don't
Yeah.
have a delay. 'cause
You don't,
I'm
No,
right?
real
there's no delay
time.
on
Oh,
this
you're
side.
right.
Okay.
Because right now
So
he's
you
he's
hear
just
me?
showing the pool
There's
benches
the fire
here.
Pit.
We still hear
There's
him.
the hut. That's their
Jabba the
outside
Hutt?
bar. All
The
right.
hut.
You still hear me? I know you do, because I hear you guys.
Oh, okay.
All right. Stop talking.
We're not messing with you.
And there's the other fire pit. Hey, they got a couple of high top tables here too now. Wow, we're really getting big.
What
now.
are those high top tables made out of? Are they made out of illustrious wood?
Hey, why don't you come out here and start asking and explain it to them?
I'm eating lunch.
He's eating. He's eating on company time.
Hey, Richie, he had onion rings. Well, he had onion rings.
This is my cheat
His
meal.
favorite.
today.
Oh, they made good material.
Is that hard? Is that a hardwood like a mahogany?
Sounded like aluminum.
Or
It's
do you think
aluminum.
it's an oak?
Could probably cut out a swing arm out of that table for less money than a ST.
All right, Richie, come back home.
Oh, he's so far gone he can't even hear us now.
We should have put one of them dog collars on
Yeah.
to get him zapped.
He's coming.
That's actually a great idea. Just in general.
Yeah, I like those parts.
Okay,
Those are nice.
I'm coming back in.
There he comes.
You coming back in?
Yeah, I showed you everything. You should have.
Why don't you go out to the front where all the bikes are?
Okay, I can
You know
do
the one
that.
thing you didn't show us, Richie?
All right, here's the comedian tonight.
Oh, he's here tonight?
Yeah, he was looking for me when I wasn't here.
Yes.
Who is it looking for you?
Where's Richie?
Yeah, no longer wears Waldo.
That's right. Okay, I'm walking through the lobby now. Here's
come
a
say
bunch
hello.
of guys.
There's a Richie
There's
sighting.
a bunch of guys there.
There's a Richie
I don't
sighting.
know. I wonder who these guys are. They got something on their T-shirt. Hey, there you are. Okay.
Get the back,
we
get
got
the
it.
back
It's
of
on
the
your
t-shirt,
t-shirt.
Richie.
We got an echo.
Wow. Echo this.
Hey,
We
Richie,
have,
there's a
coffee.
silver CVO outside. Why don't you go
Coffee?
film that?
You want coffee? Okay. Oh, we got a lot
Richie,
of bikes
where do
out
you
here
where do you
now.
get the schmores from?
We
Where
got
do you
a
get the
gold wing
schmores?
trike. Here's the front desk. All these beautiful people in the front desk. Okay. And now we have, thank you. Okay, we have these beautiful
That's a
bikes.
big delay.
Here's one beautiful one right
Can you
here.
still hear us?
Wow, that's really nice. Isn't that a beautiful bike?
That's his
Look
bike.
at that.
This is like the first
Looks
moonwalk.
like my bike. Oh, it
Can
is
you-
my bike.
Can you still hear us?
Yes, I can still hear you. Oh, here's
There's
another
Dean's
beautiful
bike.
bike. This
That's
looks
got those
like,
Those new radical lights.
I don't even have him
my
going through the
God.
door yet.
They're so bright.
Whoa.
Oh boy, check this guy out.
Go say hello, Richie.
One of those bikes they just
Dancing.
Got that trap music going on right
Here's
now.
another beautiful bike. Wow, this bike doesn't even need a kickstand. It stays up by itself because the tires are so big. Oh, I see. It's one of our bikes. I didn't realize it. Okay, now we have, what else do we have here? Oh, we have the, okay, that's a nice looking bike. That's a Superman bike. Oh, look at this. Check this out. I have to put this on. He's a Marine. All right. Look at a paint job on this bike. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Hey,
that looks
alligator
good.
seat. Where'd you see that before? Nice.
Got speakers in the bags.
That was day 3
Yeah,
when you
look at
created
that.
the alligator.
Yeah.
That's all he's got in there. He probably has no room for anything else. Nice. Really done up nice. Oh, it's a road glide. Oh, wow. And it's a new one. It's probably a 23 and a half or up. Look at that. I didn't even realize that. Wow. Okay, what else? We got guys coming in with trailers. Oh. Pickup trucks.
Yep, Daytona still goes on till Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Someday.
Don't
And
don't
then
get
there's
run over.
What
locals.
else
We
we
have
got down here?
Survival
Got
Sunday.
a couple of
Survival.
bikes here.
Stay home Sunday.
Wow, look at this
No,
guy
that's
came
when,
in
like-
with a wagon.
All the bars just cater to the people that live here
Really?
And
Yeah.
what else do we have here?
because there's nothing else going on.
Oh, Nate.
It's not bike
Here's
week.
Nate's bike.
That's mine. See?
Supposed to rain Sunday and Monday.
Why do you got to be negative?
I'm not. I'm just going what the Weather Channel tells me.
Okay, well that's negative. I don't need that type of negativity in my life.
I don't
All
know.
right, Richie, come back in.
Don't get run over. And that's the whiskey neat, Bob's.
That's Bob's bike.
I'm only on your bike. Nate.
It's a delay.
All right, I think we're going to wrap this up.
Yeah.
So this was
Fun.
pretty cool
Yeah. It was
Right.
cool. The fact that we can do this and
in
carry all the
Daytona.
equipment.
Yeah. As long as we get a Wi-Fi, we're good. We're good.
Maybe that's Richie's
I'll tell him
stomach.
you're on, Lisa.
He's always hungry.
But
I think it's time for a cigar.
yeah, I think it's time for a cigar. So this was brought to you by the ex-New Yorker
I had to pay for this, by the way.
and me, the biker's realtor, helping people buy and sell their homes here in South Florida. All right. Well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, everybody.
Subscribe, hit the notification, and we'll let Richie come on and say goodbye.
Yeah. I was going to go down in the garage.
Hi,
and
Richie.
take a picture.
I was going to take pictures of his.
All right, Richie, just say goodbye to everyone. We're wrapping this up.
Why are we wrapping it up? It's early.
Richie, your niece is on,
What
too.
time is it? My niece?
4:02.
Yeah.
Hi, sweetheart.
We gotta take this to Main
Hi,
Street,
Lisa.
Richie. Let's get
Oh, it's
Richie
an
in there
hour.
and take him
Okay.
to Main Street.
Right.
So-
Hi, Lisa.
Take him to Froggy's.
Love you.
Yeah.
Thank you
do
for
it.
being on.
Go live there.
Brian.
Yeah.
There you
Probably
go.
just do it.
All right, Richie.
Hey, brother.
Say goodbye.
All right, folks.
Bye, everybody.
Say goodbye.
You're putting everyone to sleep.
Ay.
All right, guys.
All
Have a
right.
good one.
Take it easy.
Jonathan,
Yes.
Thanks for coming on.
Absolutely. Thank you
Yes,
for the
I
invite.
want to go out and have
Uh,
a cigar now.
Next time we'll do it
Beautiful out, D.
remotely.
Yeah,
Get you on remotely. And that's about it.
We'll
Sounds
see
good.
you at the track. We'll be filming the track.
Yes.